Good evening, I'm Stephanie Dixon, here in Montreal for day 2 of the IPC Swimming World Championships. The competition started off with a bang on day 1 as we saw world records fall and 3 podium finishes for Canada. Tonight, the top Paralympic swimmers will fight once again for those top spots on the podium. Today in the qualifying rounds, Canada had amazing performances as 8 swimmers advanced into the finals. Leading the way for Canada is Danielle Kisser from Delta, BC. This morning, she lowered her own Canadian record. Tonight, she will try and lower it once again in the finals. While some of our Canadian finalists are seasoned veterans, many of the others are still new and up-and-coming swimmers looking to make their mark on the world stage. Let's begin another exciting night of racing here at the pool.
Swimmers are out for the final of the women's 400 freestyle in the S10 class. Margie Oosterhuis from the Netherlands goes in 1. The French swimmer Annelle Roulet goes in lane 2. Olivia Jablonska in lane number 3. A bronze medalist at the European Championships 2 years ago. And the Paralympic champion, firm favourite for this one, Elodie Lorandi of France. A European and Paralympic champion, the French swimmer. Next to her, what a welcome for Aurélie Rivard from Canada. Tully Kearney from Great Britain goes in lane 6, and just equally as good a welcome for Tully Kearney. The Great Britain fans and the Canadian fans fighting it out in terms of noise. Bianca Pap from Hungary goes in lane 7, and the final swimmer in lane 8, Zhang Meng from China.
The name Elodie Lorandi does roll off your tongue. Lane number 4 for France. 4:34.55, 2 seconds clear of Rivard of Canada in 5, right there, right next door to Elodie Lorandi. This is going to be a great race, a great final. The women's 400 metres freestyle S10, 8 lengths of the pool.
Again, this is the S10 class, those are minimal disabilities. And very, very good start there from Annelle Rivard of Canada. Straight into the lead there, but Elodie Lorandi has looked so good at these championships. She is going to be very, very tough to beat, the French swimmer. And maybe she can try to challenge the long-standing world record held by Katarzyna Polak of Poland, set in the Beijing Paralympic Games in 2008. Lorandi is first to the 50, just 6 100ths ahead of Rivard. Rivard also had a very good swim in the 100 freestyle yesterday. So can she challenge the French champion? It's going to be a real battle for the bronze medal position as it stands at the moment. Tully Kearney going well, Jablonska from Poland in lane 3, and Annelle Roulet from France in lane 2. So all to play for as they come to the first 100. And the 2 in the middle. This is going to be a race. Rivard ahead of Lorandi at the 100 mark.
Pap coming through very well down that 50 metres, but nothing separating these two ladies. Rivard, Lorandi, and for me, Rivard does look exceptionally easy and smooth, almost swimming off Lorandi here. She's breathing to her right-hand side, and she's just cruising along there, keeping her eye on her. And I wonder whether she'll be bringing in extra speed and power and strength down the final 100 metres. The third 100 is the most crucial, where the race really becomes a race. And that was a very good turn indeed for Lorandi. Lorandi taking perhaps 3/4 of a metre away from Rivard.
That angle probably a little bit deceptive there, because Rivard is not that far behind Lorandi, maybe just about half a body length now as they're coming into the turn. and it is going to be Lorandi going through at 200. Rivard in second position, really close for the bronze position at the moment. Jablonska just ahead of Tully Kearney and Bianca Papp with exactly the same time in fourth position. Just 9/100 separating the three swimmers, Jablonska, Tully Kearney and Bianca Papp. Tully Kearney, Great Britain swimmer, making her international debut here, and she's in the running for a medal at the World Championships. It doesn't look like it's going to be gold and silver though, because Elodie Lorandi and Auriel Rivard have got that sewn up at the moment with just 150 to go. Can the Canadian get back on terms here? 0.75 of a second. Rivard now, to the delight of the crowd, making a move to try and come back on Lorandi.
Well, Papp having the swim of her life, only qualified in 4:56.07, but now in a strong bronze position. But this is going to be a real cat and dog fight down the final 100 metres. Elodie Lorandi is winning over Aurélie Rivard. Rivard really dug in. That was good to see down that 50. I wondered whether she was going to fall back, but actually she closed, and she's now on the hips of Lorandi. Elodie Lorandi of France in the lead. Rivard in second, Papp still in third. Can she hold on for a medal? But Rivard slipping back again to the ankles of Lorandi. Can she dig in into this turn section? Can she come out the turn and increase the power, increase the speed of that 6-beat leg kick? She's trying to kick as hard as she can. She finds it more difficult to kick compared to her other competitors. And look at the kick of Elodie Lorandi. She is going to take gold as Rivard does slip back. That 6-beat leg kick, speed and strength endurance, beats the rest of this field. And look at the clock, 2 meters to go, and it is a new world record. 4:32.79. What a fantastic final 70 meters, really, for Elodie Lorandi.
A bronze yesterday, a silver today. You must be ecstatic.
Yes, I am. It's a very good meet for me so far, so yeah, I'm really excited.
We've had 2 fourth-place finishes tonight. Were you trying to make a statement tonight to get Canada back on track?
Yeah, it's really, I saw the Isaac's race, and I was like, oh, I want to get on the podium, right? So yeah, it motivated me.
And how were you feeling as the entire crowd was cheering you on right to the finish?
Yeah, I had a big smile, like just before my race. I was like, oh my God, like all my family's here, so I wanted to make them proud of me. So,
congratulations, Aurélie.
This final, the women's 100 metres breaststroke.
SB7. Two Norwegians in the first 2 lanes. Ingrid Subkas and Mina Clausen. Lisa Den Braber in lane 3. Kuznetsova in lane 4. Oksana Krul from Ukraine in lane 5. Sarah Mahan from Canada goes in lane 6. With an outside chance of a medal, maybe. Meri Marimäkinen from Finland goes in lane 7, and Dorothea Baka from Hungary, she completes the lineup in lane 8. Again, in the S7 class, we'll see the range of classifications here. We'll see different types of start. Lisa Den Braber is a double leg amputee. She probably won't get off the start very quickly. And of course, this is an SB event, SB7. And that, the classification, if you're wondering what the SB is, the B is simply breaststroke. If you see the S classes, that's for swimming, so you have freestyle, backstroke and butterfly in the S classes. SB is breaststroke and SM is medley. That's simply what it is. See there, Lisa Den Braber with that towel to stop the abrasion on the start. It's a quick start, but she doesn't get away as well as the others who are using their legs. Of course, this is the SB7 class, so it generally 2 limbs affected, either down one side of the body or 2 upper limbs. And you see the swimmer there just in the center of the shot, Oksana Krul. Now she'll swim, she hasn't got any propulsion at all in her arms. She'll swim with her arms outstretched there. You just see it with the blue cap, just in second position there as they approach the turn. But it looks to me like first of the turn could be the fastest qualifier, and that's Kuznetsova from the Russian Federation, and she is in lane number 4.
Kuznetsova turning first, a second, 0.44 clear, and trying to get a good dolphin kick. You're allowed 1 butterfly kick underwater, 1 arm pull, 1 butterfly kick, a dolphin leg kick as we might say, and 1 breaststroke kick up to the surface. Any more than that and you'll be disqualified. And I really like here how we get into a full stretch, making the body really long. Breaststroke's the slowest of the 4 techniques because we're pulling wide outside the body line. So we want to try and get back into the shape of a torpedo very quickly. We've got to shoot those hands forwards quickly and get the head down between those arms. And she really is pulling away now from the rest of the field.
Yeah, Kuznetsova now coming into the last 5 meters. Let's have a look at the time here. It's going to be outside the world record time held by Jessica Long of the USA. But she's done enough. It's gold to the Russian Federation. Lisa Dembrava finished strongly for the Netherlands for the silver. Oksana Krul in the bronze medal position. And just outside the medals, Sarah Mahan, the home swimmer from Canada, in a time of 1:44.84 for the home swimmer.
Sarah Mahan, a Canadian record. How are you feeling about your race?
I'm feeling really good. You know, I came into the race confident, and 4th place is kind of a tough place to be because, you know, you always have the hope, but I'm really happy with my race, and I'm glad I got a Canadian record.
Now, does this race give you confidence for the rest of the meet here?
Oh, it definitely does. It set me up for the rest of the week.
Awesome. And what races are you doing for the rest of the week? What can we expect to see you in?
Well, I'm swimming 5 other events. So tomorrow I start off with the 50 freestyle, and I end off the week with the 200 IM. So I'll be racing every day and hopefully getting best times every day.
And how has the hometown crowd helped with your performance?
Well, it goes all the way back, you know, since I started swimming. Just the support over the years and my family always being there. And a great home coach, you know, the team always supporting and wishing me luck, so yeah.
Good luck the rest of the week, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Swiftly on to the women's 200 metres individual medley in the SM9 class. Helen Keane from Ireland goes in lane 1. Katarina Roxon for Canada, the home swimmer, goes in lane number 2. Claire Cashmore in lane 3 is the first of the 3 Great Britain swimmers in this final. Amy Marin in lane number 4. World record.
Yeah, well, that isn't that such a big, great name across the screen. Of course, retired now, but a huge world record, 2:27.83. Amy Marin, the fastest in the centre of the pool, 2:34.49. Katrina Roxon in lane 2 for Canada will be supported along by the home nation. And the crowd here this evening, they're away. The 2 Brits were in the water well, Marin and Millwood. Kashmir not bad also. This is now the most crucial section of the 200 metres individual medley, as the breaststroke specialists do try and come through, and Amy Marin is away and clear. She was 6 seconds clear of her nearest rival, and that's Stephanie Millwood in lane 5 from the heat performances this morning. But look at the kick, it's an outboard motor demonstration by Amy Marin in lane 4 of Great Britain. Qualified fastest, centre of the pool with 2:34.49. She's going to be well inside that, I would think, looking at the clock. She's tiring a little bit and being really closed in by lane number 3. Claire Cashmore, 2:33.95 for gold. The silver is going to go to Stephanie Millwood, 2:40.29. And the bronze medal to Claire Cashmore, 2:41.50. So tight inside the last 10 metres once again and that's been so typical of the racing here.
Katerina, what a great race. A huge best time, a second final for you. How are you feeling?
I'm really happy with what I raced tonight. I had a best time this morning. Tonight doing another best time shows I can push myself, so I was really happy with it.
And in the IM, you have to do all 4 of the strokes. Walk us through your race. What was your strategy?
Well, I knew this morning I went 36 for my fly, so I was like hoping just to get at least a second better in my fly. So I'm not sure what my split was. I'll talk to my coach after, but it felt like it was a bit faster. My backstroke was supposed to be maintained, so it felt like I maintained a little bit, maybe pushed myself a little bit extra. My breaststroke this morning, I was lifting my head up and down, kind of like a chicken, and so it was just so bad. So tonight I really focused on keeping my head down, not moving it so much, and I think it really helped my stroke, made it more stronger, and I felt like I was going faster in my breaststroke, and the free was just taking it home, really.
Out of all of those strokes, which one is your strongest? Where were you hoping to really push ahead?
Definitely in the breaststroke. Breaststroke's my race. So the breaststroke really helped me a lot. Definitely made sure I got that extra second off my best.
And can we look forward to seeing you in more breaststroke this week?
Yes, I have the 100 breaststroke in about 2 days now.
Good luck, Katerina.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Back to the poolside action.
As we move on to the women's 200 metres individual medley, SM8. Camille Berube from Canada goes in lane 1. Shengjiang Jiang from China in 2. Madison Elliott from Australia in 3. And Jessica Long, world record holder, in 4, next to Great Britain's Stephanie Slater. Great support for the Canadian, Camille Berube. Shengjiang Jiang here in lane 2. Paralympic bronze medalist Madison Elliott, the great Paralympic Games, a big feature of the Australian relay team. And Jessica Long, world record holder, set that. Again, this is the SM8 class, a range of disabilities in this class. You'll see Stephanie Slater swimming without the use of one arm. Shengjiang Jiang, arm amputee, very close to the shoulder. Had a good start there in lane number 5. Stephanie Slater, and butterfly and breaststroke, probably Stephanie Slater's strengths there, and she's using that to good effect. Ahead of the world record holder, Jessica Long in 2nd position, but it's Slater from Great Britain who leads the field. The Great Britain swimmer having an excellent swim here, but Jessica Long, as she goes into the freestyle leg, has got to be the favourite. Can Stephanie Slater pull anything out on this final leg? It looks like she's going to be fighting with Vladikina for the silver, because I don't think she can catch the great Jessica Long, but Slater not far behind, but Jessica Long on her way home, surely for a gold medal.
Vladikina just didn't do enough on the backstroke, left all too much on the breaststroke. She needed to be heading the way into that last turn. She wasn't there, it was Jessica Long. She was first into the wall and first off the wall, and she really pulled away. She was always going to do that down the last length. It is Jessica Long for USA. It is a gold for her this evening, 2:37.11. Slater, she did what she could, 2:40.73 for a solid silver medal. And Vladikina, well, didn't she do well at the breaststroke length, and fully deserving that bronze medal in 2:45.47. 4th goes to Elliott from Australia. 5th, Yang from China. In 6th place, Istomina of the Ukraine. And just coming in there, 3:09.24. Berube of Canada.
Cami, you've broken the ice with your first swim at these World Championships. They're on home soil. Your time wasn't quite as fast as this morning, but are you pleased with the overall race?
Yeah, in general, it was a pretty good race. I mean, I think maybe I went out a bit too fast. I was really excited with the crowd and everything. You know, my whole family's here, and just like you said, it's on home soil, so it's really, really exciting to be here. So yeah, I'm really happy with, you know, what happened tonight.
And now your first Paralympic Games last year, your first World Championships here. What is in the future for Camille Berube?
Well, obviously I'm aiming for Rio 2016, and you know, I think podium would be the goal for 2016.
Congratulations and good luck at the rest of the meet.
Thank you.
The women's 100 metres breaststroke SB6. There are the finalists, the two Great Britain swimmers in the centre lane. They will be the favourites for this one. Oksana Guseva in lane 1. Is the local swimmer, Danielle Kisser from Canada. Big support for the local swimmer, Victoria Savtovska. Well, she upset the GB swimmers in London. The Ukrainian Paralympic champion Charlotte Henshaw and Ellie Simmons, the two favourites for this one in the centre for Great Britain. Susanna Ribeiro, well, she may challenge in lane 6, and Riley Boyd in 7 for the USA, and Ariane Talamona for Italy. She completes the lineup in lane 8. Well, it's going to be interesting, this one. Charlotte Henshaw never really got to the top of the podium in a global championship. She was the European champion back in 2009. World record held by Mallory Wegeman of the USA. That record set back at the last World Championships in Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Well, it could all be about the start here. We saw Charlotte Henshaw go out fast on the first 50 this morning in the heats. We saw Ellie Simmons go out fast. Ellie Simmons doing 6 events here at these World Championships. Can she get on the podium for one of her least favourite events, the breaststroke? Man, what a fight here for the lead. Charlotte Henshaw and Savstova, the Paralympic champion from Ukraine, side by side. They were so close in the final in London, just a few hundreds of a second separating them, and going really well in lane 6. Suzanne Ribeiro coming through in lane 6 for Brazil. It looks like it is going to be lane 6 that's going to get it. It's going to be Brazil that is going to take this. Suzanne Ribeiro is going to take the gold medal for Brazil. That is a shock. Savstovska from Ukraine will take the silver, and the bronze medal this time will go to Charlotte Henshaw in a time of 1:42.24.
Canadian record this morning, again broken tonight. How are you feeling?
I feel really good. Yeah, really awesome.
And this is your first big international competition to have it here in Canada. Can you take us through what you're feeling behind the blocks?
It's a great opportunity to have my first World Champions here at home and listen to everyone cheering for you. It just gives you so much more confidence, and it's amazing.
And what can we look forward to seeing you in later this week?
I have the 200 IM on Thursday, so I'm going to throw down another best time, hopefully, and yeah, see what happens.
Good luck. Congratulations. What an exciting night here at the pool. We saw 4 world records fall and a Canadian star is born. Aurélie Rivard, yesterday a bronze medal, today a silver medal. And the question is, can she get the gold? Join us tomorrow for the continuation of the World Championships here in Montreal. I'm Stephanie Dixon. Good night.